Every year, the shelter takes in about 4,000 live animals. Although we are a municipal agency, we have the look and feel of a nonprofit.
Since we're an open admission shelter, we don't turn anything away from the city of Seattle. Of course, we get lots of dogs, lots of cats. We also get rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, gerbils, snakes, peacocks, goats. No partridges and pear trees, but we're really close. We take in everything that comes through our doors. And so what that also means is we get a lot of hard cases.
He walks on his elbows.
We do often see animals that come in here with special needs as a result of cruelty or neglect, and it's difficult. A recent special needs story that comes to mind for me is a cat named Hope. She had suffered multiple stab wounds. She was gravely injured and needed emergency care and surgery. I went ahead and took her home to foster her through the most critical part of her recovery. Beyond that initial stage, she went into another foster home where she could continue her recovery till all of her hair grew back on her body and she was ready to be placed for adoption. That is just one example of that story still gets me. It's one example of the situations that we deal with here. Not every day, but frequently.
All right, we're gonna go out in the office and play.
Our staff, our volunteers, they work incredibly hard.
There's a good girl.
Everything from caring for the animals, socializing the critters, running the dogs. The foster program is taking things to the next level. Instead of caring for those animals here for an hour or two, these individuals and these families are taking dogs, cats, and critters into their homes and caring for them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just like that animal was one of their own. Some animals just need a little extra helping hand to push them forward. Mr. Freckles was a pit bull puppy that came into the shelter one evening.
I offered to overnight him for a couple nights till he could be neutered. We were all confident he would be adopted right away because he was such a cutie and really, really sweet.
But we soon found out he was really, really sick. I remember getting this call from Maggie saying there is something not right here.
He tested positive for parvo, and it is a disease that is transferred and is highly contagious from dog to dog. For puppies his age, is a 50-50 chance of survival. Seattle Animal Shelter agreed to fund his assistive care. He was hospitalized for 10 days. He was losing weight right before our very eyes. I just wondered, is this the right thing to do? At the end of those 10 days, it was still not clear whether Mr. Freckles was gonna live or not. And I slept that night, that first night we got him home, with my hand on his chest, because I was just convinced he wasn't gonna make it. We all just stepped in and gave him round-the-clock care. And little by little, his energy grew and grew and grew. And that's when we were ready to find Mr. Freckles' home.
Go get it.
I was told by Maggie that he might have health problems. His immune system wasn't 100%, and that I knew. And it didn't matter because it was just truly a love at first sight scenario. Mr. Freckles eventually got the clearing to be adopted, and he's just been the best addition to our family for what is going to be a lifelong relationship.
Go get it.
It's really hard to believe how sick he was and those moments, those dark moments where I really didn't think he was going to make it.
Bring it back.
Many angels saved his life along the way.
The city of Seattle loves what we do as an organization.
Come on.
But unfortunately, there's a lot of competing priorities, and they just can't give us all of the funding that we need. The Seattle Animal Shelter Foundation adds quite a bit of value to the work at the shelter because they're able to support those unfunded needs that we have. The fact that there is an ongoing need in the community and within the animal community, that is the biggest driving force for myself and my staff to continue to do great things.